Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today Peem went ahead and fixed the Frame Sorcerer, so we're going to see what Frame Sorcerer does today. I grinded everything up. I haven't really been working on them because I was waiting for them to get fixed, and now that they're fixed, we're going to see what they do. They're definitely going to be spiritual sensitivity, so that's going to be fun. Another spiritual sensitivity character. So, because they're on SS, they're either really good, or they're going to be useless because you just use one of the other really good SS units, right? You just use one of the really good spiritual sensitivity units. So, I already made a Metal Rush team. This is how I was grinding damage for him. Let's go ahead, let's give him the extra levels. Let's type in frame and see exactly. The main thing I'm worried about is his base crit rate. I'm worried about his crit rate coming down. I have him 115, 115, 94. Cost doesn't really matter because I'm mostly testing him. And if he turns out better than Nanami, which I doubt, then he'll probably take Nanami's place. I do know, like, pre-Evo, he is full AoE, so that was kind of cool. Let's go ahead. Let's turn on effects. Turn all this good stuff on. Because we are going to take a little peek-see and see what his animations are. As you guys know, I play with effects off, so I never saw it. So this will be a first for me. So let's go ahead. Let's get in a training field. Let's see how good he is. Like I said, he has to be better than Nanami, really. Realistically speaking, he has to be better than Nanami because Nanami's already like the put down initially one. Although you could say they're different colors. Like he's green, and I think Nanami's red off the top of my head. I'll see whenever I get in because he's on my team. But yeah, there definitely could be some major overlap. He's got other categories other than spiritual sensitivity, but I'm gonna be real. The only one that matters is spiritual is SS because his team is so broken. This is the team you're gonna be using all the time. So let's go ahead and let's amp the graphics first. I want look at it in all of its glory, and you guys get to see this cosmetic doing its thing. I've already said in like every video what this cosmetic is by now. Hopefully I don't have to answer that question anymore. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the animations. He's got some cool attacks in JJK, so let's see. That's actually sick. That's actually really sick. Really loud. Very loud, actually. Let me do this. Very loud, but really sick. Let me see it one more time. Dude, that is so cool. Alright. So, frame impact line. What is this? Okay, he makes like a little block and punches it because that's his like... He's got this frame ability inside the shell. I can't remember exactly what his curse technique's called, but yeah, it's interesting. I just noticed his crit rate too. That's actually really nice. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, that's dope. Okay, 72% crit rate at max, so slightly better than Nanami at max. What is he off rip though? That's like the big question, right? 44% off rip. One upgrade, he turns into 48. And it goes up 4% per upgrade. Alright. So, slightly better crit rate than Nanami at max. Looks to be around the same attack, if not lower. But he's full AoE and 7 SPA. So, let me put him down. What's his place limit? I didn't check. I didn't check nothing. I went straight into testing. Let's be real. Probably a mistake by me, but I can look at it at the end of the video. Alright, so... You can put down 3. Got it. We're going to put down 1 Nanami. Let me turn this down now that we've seen the animations. Alright, cool. So I can put down 1 Nanami. You can see Nanami 70% off rip. We're going to max out a Nanami, 269k. Then we're going to max out a Frame Sorcerer, 254k. So, I think the main issue is going to come in the early waves. And the fact that he doesn't really replace what Nanami does. He more so just gives you another option to run. So, now let's go ahead and speed it up. ×5. And take a look at what they're both looking like. Let's see. 360 or 606k and 571k. But like I said, you're comparing full AoE to Nanami's big old circle. Nanami has a shorter SPA at 6, and they have the exact same range. Okay. Alright. I can kind of get behind this. You gotta remember, he's 115 on the attack. I don't remember what I rolled on Nanami. Nanami could be even higher difference. It's been so long since I messed with Nanami's modifiers, so I don't remember what I have. So, that's actually pretty good. So now let's go ahead and put him to the damage test, see exactly what he can accomplish. Put all 3 of them down. Having 3 placement, though, at 44%, I think Nanami still takes the cake. Because Nanami's main value is the fact that he's 70% on placement, whereas this guy is, not only is he way more expensive than Nanami, I do have 94%, right? But I don't think that that difference is going to make up. You only have 94% cost, so realistically, you probably get him down to like 1,500. And he's still more expensive than Nanami, so you can only place 3 at a 44% crit rate on placement. So I think Nanami still beats him out just because of what Nanami offers, but let's just see the damage. Let's go. I want to try 20 million off rip and just see. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, let's try 20 million. Let's see. That animation's actually sick. He's got really good animations. Okay, so 20 million seems to be about their limit, right? Seems to be about their limit. So now, let's go ahead and compare to Nanami. Of course, this isn't going to be a fair comparison because Nanami's not full AoE, so he's going to look better here. And not to mention, you can place 4 Nanamis. But I think for what Nanami does, it's just better, right? I want to say. Unless what you do is you put down like 3 of these instead of an idol, and you start maxing 1 instantly to get the full AoE, and in the full AoE you start pushing through. That might be like the other way to go about it. Let's go ahead and summon this. I know Nanami's going to murk this thing. Yeah, you guys can see Nanami clears out way faster because Nanami's not full AoE, like I said. Nanami's not full AoE, so he's going to do more, and plus you can put 4 Nanamis. If we get rid of a Nanami, it should look a lot closer, right? I still think they'll kill it. It's just going to be over here instead. About where the exact, yeah, almost the exact same, and they're full AoE. So, all in all, am I going, let me explain like this. Am I going to swap out my Nanami for Frame Sorcerer? I don't think so. But if you're still building a spiritual sensitivity team and you need a full AoE character, right, he's definitely an option. Like, he's not going to get you as high as the Megami strat or the Yuta strat or even the Youth strat. But he's still going to be very good for it because he's full AoE. He has 72% crit rate. He has a decent attack stat. He's going to be able to take out some chunky enemies and get you really late into the Metal Rush. So that's pretty nice. But I still think you're probably going to end up running Nanami over it, just because Nanami, like, once you place Nanami, he's at 70% crit rate. And that ends up making a big difference, because once you place him, he's only at 44. So, I think him getting to 72% crit is nice, and his circle's so small. How many till the first upgrade? Yeah, you have to, like, whenever you place him, you have to push to get this full AoE. I just don't think you're going to run him as, like, the Nanami replacement. Which means then he's competing with Yuta, Megami, or... Yeah, no. Like, I think this is the issue with spiritual sensitivity, right? This is the issue with this team as a whole, is it has so many really good units, because I don't think he's bad. I actually think Frame Sorcerer's really, really damn good. He's like Chisaki, right? He's kind of like Chisaki, if you guys use him. I think he's really good. It's just spiritual sensitivity has way better options still. That they just, like, I think he's good, not amazing, but SS has nothing but amazing. So this is the issue with SS. So let me back out. Let me leave this actually. Like, normally I end the video here, but I want to see what other categories he's on, seeing if he can bring other categories, any other category, to the forefront and make them able to run Metal Rush, because very simply, he's not going to be ran on SS. It's just, I don't see him taking anyone's spot. I think Nanami's already a really good job with it. I think Nanami does an excellent job, so I kind of want to see what other options he has. I don't imagine his tags are going to be way, way different than Nanami's. Unless they ever just make like an old man tag, which would be funny as hell. I could see him being used for that, but yeah, let me take a look real quick. As soon as it lets me click. Okay, there we go. Frame. So what other categories are you on? Swift and Deadly, Power of Family. That's interesting. There is literally... I didn't even know this was a category, I'm gonna be real. Master Technique category, that could be good. Master Technique could be something. Would you even want to? Like, he doesn't lead it. I think the only person who leads it is Dog Boy, wherever he's at. I haven't finished him right here. Yeah, I was in the middle of his Evo, as you guys can tell. Yeah, no. I think that would let that happen. Hypersonic. I know he leads this category. Hikari, that's cool. Toji. I don't know. I think like the biggest issue is his like obviously best team is SS, and you're just not gonna use him for that because why would you not just use Nanami? Yeah, I do think he's a good character. Don't get me wrong. Oh, he's here with Ippo. It's over. This is the team. No, but I do think he's a good character. Don't get me wrong. I just think he has way too good a competition. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.